Good afternoon, and welcome to the Power of the Exhale. Thanks for coming back. So, this is the Power of the Exhale Reimagined. My name is Jill Naraki. I have been wanting to do something like this, but was waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect hair, the perfect time for me to feel perfectly ready to do it. And I figure the best way to do something is to just jump in. I don't like this microphone clipped to my shirt. It didn't quite work well, so I'm holding it for right now. I wanted to reimagine this, and what I want to invite you to do is to change things. Something doesn't work. Be You don't have to be fearless. Just take some action, just change. Try not to judge yourself because you did something wrong or that you were a failure because you didn't do it right. Just do it again and again and again, because that's what life is, just a series of opportunities to do something again. Oh, there I go with the ear tug. I must have rubbed my blanket, my hair when I was a baby. Who knows? I don't feel that nervous today. I do have some bugs. I'm in my front yard, and mosquitoes and the deer fly are very happy right now. I took some notes this time. So today, the reason I invite people to sit in silence, to sit with themselves, to learn themselves, because you get such valuable information. My first episode of this was very inspired. I felt charged, ready to go. And you can feel that in the video, actually. The second two were more from fear. Okay, I have to get up. I have to do this early. I need to get it done. So it's just done. I also didn't want to wait till the afternoon because in my mind, one of my beliefs and one of my thoughts were, I just am tired in the afternoon. I'm better in the morning. So get it done in the morning. That is so not true. So when you sit in the silence, when you let yourself just be with yourself, you can, what I call calling out your own bullshit. I'm not better in the morning. Yes, the morning time is my inspired time. When I get up, that is my time to do my quiet time, to do my inquiry, to dive deep, to journal, to write about what makes my heart sing. It isn't to share with anyone else. So, one of those things is limiting thoughts become limiting beliefs. Beliefs are deeply held convictions that we hold true for us. Beliefs drive decisions and behaviors, and beliefs become our truth. So, as much as they've been cemented into us from years of practice, bad, poor beliefs, and ones that do not empower us, we can change them. We just have to be aware of them first. The power of the exhale is to take the time to get to know yourself so that you can analyze all your limiting beliefs, things that just don't suit you anymore, that you hold on to because they're familiar and because somebody else said that you should. So that was my moment. So, my limiting belief, I'm tired in the afternoon, fear takes over. I need to get it done in the morning or else I won't be inspired. That is so untrue. I'm inspired, yes, in the mornings, but that's my time and that's what helps my creativity. Yours might be different, but I want you to listen to yourself, to notice, to just be aware without judgment. We cannot judge, say, oh, I did it wrong. Oh, that was terrible. I felt like when I watched my number 2 and number 3 episode, I looked like I was in the Blair Witch Trials. I almost wanted to bring a flashlight and hold it up to my face because I'm trying to do it in the dark. I don't have a microphone. It was not great, but I did it and I learned. So I'm doing it differently. I don't know if my dog just was in the frame. Oscar is wandering about. So there's two emotions that I've found that everything is driven from, and it's fear or love. Those are the two basics. Love says, I feel inspired. I want to share that inspiration. I love and trust myself that I can do this. Fear says, I started it this way. I have to continue this way. I'm tired after work. Get it done first so life doesn't get in the way, which is another limiting belief. Why would life get in the way? Only if I let it. So, literally, our thoughts become beliefs. Beliefs drive decisions and behaviors, and beliefs become our truths, but we can change those because some of them are just don't serve. It's like throw it out with the garbage. um, so, any have tos are out of fear. Just pay attention to that. Any want to is a desire. It comes from love. Possibilities and opportunities are love. Scarcity and limitations are fear. Anything out of scarcity and limitation, I need to do that because, or I can't do that because, is fear. I don't have enough of. Be careful of those thoughts, those words. When you speak those words, they become affirmations. They become things you live by. Even if you say another affirmation that says, I'm abundant, I'm fortunate, I'm whatever, I'm love. And then you look in the mirror and go, oh my gosh, I hate that spot. Look at my belly. You are canceling them out. It doesn't make sense to continue those. So just be aware. Anything you speak into this world is an affirmation. You get more of it. It's just as clear as that. It's just energy. So love or fear, you decide. That's the beauty of it. So I have a quote from Hafiz, which I didn't know it was Hafiz. At first I had to look it up and I almost cried because there's so many quotes. He's a 14th century Persian mystic and poet. Fear is the cheapest seat in the house. I'd like to see you live in better conditions. Let me read that again. Fear is the cheapest seat in the house. I'd like to see you live in better conditions. I love that. I can do this differently. Change statements. I'm too tired to, I need to rest for a moment and then continue. And maybe you don't continue that day. You do it the next day. Give yourself some grace. Stop the judgment. It helps no one ever. Sitting in the quiet can help you recognize our patterns, not for judgment, but for clarity, for understanding. And when we want to change something about ourselves, it's not because we're in a deficit. We just can do something differently and be excited about that. There's another quote I like that Jay Shetty said, and he was a Buddhist monk for a short time, and he also does podcasts. I love listening to podcasts. I love learning, and it's all free on YouTube. It says, what we hold on to holds us back. If we're holding on to these beliefs about ourselves, oh, I can't afford that. What did you just put out into the universe? I can't afford that. It's lack and scarcity. That's fear. Say, well, right now, I'm not going to purchase that because I have other things. But it isn't that you can't afford it. You just have to be careful and just mindful of everything you speak. So we are invited to invent ourselves over and over and over again. Life is just a series of opportunities to do this. We can do things differently while accepting. Sorry, I had to read that. I need to write my notes bigger or have less. So we're invited to invent ourselves over and over again. Just be curious about yourself. We all have our gifts. We all have things that we're not as great at, but if we focus on the things that we're deficit in and not cultivate more of the things we really enjoy, we'll never reach our joy and our peace in this world. This is our one shot. Let's do it. So Thomas Edison, about the light bulb. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. There's no failures ever. Just live and breathe. take the time to learn yourself, learn the things that we like and the things that we're not so fond of, and how can we do it differently. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me. I hope you value yourself, to pour into yourself, because that is the greatest gift to this world. Thank you, and have a great day.